and welcome to the Popcorn Board's Pop Videos. Today we're going to show you how to make stovetop popcorn, which is really simple to do. It's economical, and best of all, it's yummy. You don't need any fancy equipment. You need a pan with a lid, some oil, and popcorn kernels. This entire process is only going to take you about 5 minutes. Depending on the pan you're using, it might even take less, maybe 3.5 minutes. And if you're making a second batch of popcorn, it'll take even less time because your pan will already be heated. So let's turn on our burner and get going. I'm going to let my pan heat up for just a moment, and then I'm going to be putting some oil in here. Now you can use any vegetable oil that you'd like. Canola oil, a corn oil. I like canola oil because I think it gives a clean flavor to the popcorn. Some people like olive oil, and you can use olive oil, but just be mindful that the olive oil is going to impart a certain flavor to the popcorn. Now if you're wanting to add rosemary and oregano, some fresh Parmesan cheese and some sea salt, which sounds delicious, then go ahead and use the olive oil. I think that would be a great choice. So the pan is heated now. We're going to add some oil. You don't need to measure this out. You're really just going to put enough oil to cover a thin layer on the bottom of the pan. There you go. And now we're going to let that heat up for just a second as well. You know, in the past we've told people that you could put a few kernels of popcorn in, you put your lid on, once those have popped, you're ready to add the rest of your kernels. But really there's no need to do that. You can add your popcorn kernels all at once. I've done it both ways and it doesn't save you any time either way. So we're going to go ahead. Again, you don't need to measure this out. Just take your popcorn kernels, put enough to have a thin layer, one layer on the bottom of your pan. You're going to swirl that around to get all of the oil distributed on there. You don't want the popcorn to be sitting. You don't want it to stack on top of each other because that's going to be too much popcorn and it will literally blow the lid off of your popcorn pan. If you want less popcorn, choose a smaller pan. If you want more popcorn, choose a bigger pan. So we're going to let this heat up, and this whole process should just take a few moments now for all of the popcorn kernels to pop. So let's talk a little bit about popcorn. Popcorn is a whole grain. Not everybody knows that. And whole grains are great for us. Every day we need to get fiber in our diet, which is what whole grains provide. Popcorn is also naturally low in fat and calories. If you're going to make it on the stovetop, this way with a little bit of oil, you're looking at 40 to 55 calories per cup. Nobody eats 1 cup of popcorn, so even if you eat 3 cups of popcorn, you're still looking at maybe 150 calories, which isn't bad. If you air pop popcorn, it's going to be between 15 and 30 calories per cup. And again, if you're eating 3 cups of air pop popcorn, that's under 100 calories. That's not bad. Now the popcorn is starting to pop, which is a good sign. It's only going to take about another minute for all of these kernels to finish popping. And this is really a fun thing. I think it's a nice way to get the family involved in making a snack. Kids love to pop popcorn on the stovetop. They do need parental supervision, of course, but it's really a fun thing to watch the kernels exploding. You don't have to shake the pan. A lot of times people, when I was growing up, we always shook the pan, but the popcorn is moving around enough. It's popping and it's creating enough mayhem inside this little pan that you don't really need to add any more agitation. Again, you can hear it, it's building up, and it smells wonderful. This is one of the other things that I love about stovetop popping. It really does involve all your senses. You're watching it do this fabulous thing, you're smelling it, and of course eventually you're going to taste it. Now the popcorn, it started out slow, it gets high, it goes into a crazy frenzy, and then it comes back down low again. And you can hear the popcorn is slowing down. When you have 2 seconds in between pops, 1001, 1000, we're going to wait for another moment. 1001, still a few more to go. When you hear it either completely stop or when you hear 2 seconds, it stopped. I'm going to take that off. You want to take your popcorn off the heat. When you lift the lid, make sure you lift the lid away from your face because you don't want to steam your face. And same thing, when you're pouring out your popcorn, make sure you pour it away from your face because sometimes those unpopped kernels still keep popping and you don't want them to shoot out and hit you. Now, one of the other benefits of stovetop popping is when you pop it this way, you're going to notice that you're going to get hardly any unpopped kernels. I betcha. Look at that. We got 0 unpopped popcorn kernels this way, so there's less waste. And now, season it with whatever you're in the mood for. I'm today in the mood for a little bit of sea salt. And there you have your popcorn. It's easy to make, it's fun, it's economical, and best of all, it's yummy. So the next time you're in the mood for a little popcorn, and I have a feeling you might be in the mood for some right now, head to the stovetop and try stovetop popcorn. Enjoy!